We got one school to over 100k months, and this challenge is about getting 9 more to 100k months. So what have we already done? Just like to give you a short heads up. If you have anything to do with Skool, you probably know Proof of Cycling Club, like one of the top communities in the sports category, and we essentially have built that in the last around 2 years to around 130k months. Has been a hell of a journey. I've made another video on this channel about how we've done it, so you basically can check it out if you want. And on top of that, we're doing a lot of other e-commerce stuff, agency stuff, but yeah, this is not a topic of this video. And right now at this point with the project, we have scaling issues. I'm just like being totally transparent because we have a traffic issue there. If you're familiar with Skool or any side of info online business, which Proof of Cycling essentially is because it's coaching for cyclists over 50, then it heavily depends on traffic. So we have built an awesome flawless machine there. We just like now need to jam in more traffic, but essentially like, you know, Skool is like a warm audience business. So it's appealing to people who already know, like, and trust you. And that basically by default is the ceiling how far you can scale your business because you only have so many people there. And that is essentially the point where we're at right now with our Skool, with Proof of Cycling, because to be honest, I'm not the face of the business. I'm essentially running an agency. So I'm like the operator person, which essentially means that this is like down the score, just like grow the audience so that we can get it to the next level. But we're like pretty much like stuck at that level right now because yeah, it's like a traffic issue. So we just like need to solve that, but I can't solve that personally because I'm not the creator essentially. So that's like state of the art. So we're not stopping doing this. We're just like going to keep building here, but we just like can't push that hard anymore right now because we first of all have to fix that and I can't fix it because I'm not the creator. So this basically led us down the route of starting with that challenge, which is pretty exciting. So in the end, we just like thought, okay, we've done it once, but yeah, we just like can do it like 9 more times in pretty much like 12 months. And that's like the idea of this entire channel or the idea behind this entire video I'm making right now. So, and what we're also going to do, we're going to document everything. So it's not this one, so like Proof of Cycling, we pretty much built in the shadows. And yeah, this one is going to be 100% public. So with all the fuck ups, with everything we do wrong, and it's again going to be a hell of a journey because I don't know how familiar with Skool online business in general, but like doing 9 in 12 months is a hell of a journey because essentially this one is like 1 and it has taken us 2 years. So we now have the systems and stuff, but this is going to be a hell of a journey. So yeah, tough one ahead. And what's really important with this one is like this times we want to make it fun because this time we basically have like approached it from a really like how an agency usually approaches things. Just like really sterile, basically just like how to scale things, also with the funnels and stuff. But yeah, we're just going to do this one like a little more like light-hearted fashion, or like because now there's like understood how the Skool universe actually works. It's like mostly about like building something great, but at the same time making it fun. So yeah, that's where I was like have the cowboy hat essentially in the video. So yeah, that's what this is about. Yeah, what is the why behind it? Essentially for us, the next mountaintop. So this is great, but whenever you reach something live, it's like, okay, what's next? And essentially for us, it's just like doing this one. So we just like thought a long time, okay, what are we going to do? And that's the next move for us. So we're not going to become some guru or like launch some course yet. It's just like pretty much, we're just going to do the same thing again. And we're just like do it all ourselves. We're going to partner with more creators. We're going to do it mostly in the sports health fitness niche because it's like the space we like. And that's also like the space we see there's like not that many people doing great stuff yet because it's mostly like AI and money on Skool if you see it. But yeah, there's great opportunity in sports and fitness space as well, and that's basically the niche we're going to go into. And obviously we're going to make it public because it's also like huge accountability because as I said, we're going to also have other stuff going. So we just like then are pretty much forced to focus on this project and actually make it work because as I said, this is like a pretty tough challenge here. So what we also want to do is like build a network because to be honest, we never have been really like networking in the Skool bubble at all. It's basically we just like have been doing our thing, doing well, pretty much. That's it. And yeah, now it's the time with us like we can expand a little, just like network with a bunch of cool people, which you also get another content. That's why I'm making this channel essentially. And obviously like we also want to make money with it because yeah, there's like not some charity organization. In the end, it's like we want to provide a lot of value, bring a bunch of cool value to people, but at the same time, I was like I want to make money with it because obviously like I was like making really good money from Bulletproof. So yeah, that's what it is. That's the Skool Cowboy Challenge. How we're going to structure this, pretty straightforward. It's going to be raw, authentic. We're going to document everything in detail, all the fuck ups, because there's going to be a lot. And yeah, I'm basically pretty much going to hold nothing back. And I'm going to do one of these videos a day, which is going to be tough, but I just like built myself a system to like really easily do it because I have like a lot on my plate here. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. I can't really tell in which direction it's going to be. It's like, what are the ups and what the lows going to be. But that's the goal we're pushing for. And yeah, you're welcome. Join us. So let the games begin.